Hey everyone, welcome to class. Today's flow is for those moments when you don't feel like doing yoga. And I know because I'm there more often than I should probably admit. But I get it. So you wake up in the morning and you had every intention of doing a nice class that next morning. And when the morning comes, you're just like, yeah, no, not really feeling it. So this is the perfect class that will coax your body into wanting to do yoga because it's all of the things that feel really good. It's not totally the same type of flow we normally do, which is a good thing in this case because it keeps us on our toes and it reminds us why we do this to begin with. Now, in the meantime, let's get to class now. No special props needed. And whenever you're ready, we'll go ahead and get started. Go ahead and start sitting comfortably. So just cross the legs in whatever way feels natural and easy to you. We're going to let the shoulders drop down the back and just gently drop the chin or drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. Chin wasn't even close. Drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. Make sure the right shoulder stays drawing down. To help it stay down, you can even reach the right fingertips away from you. And just play with the gaze. So look down, see how that feels. It changes the stretch. Look straight at me, look straight up. Just notice what feels best, what version of that feels the easiest, the most comfortable, the most effective. Slowly bring it back to the center. You can take the right hand down and just drop the chin gently towards the chest. And slowly come back up. Now the right ear is going to drop towards the right shin. Take a second, relax the left shoulder, reach the fingertips away. Start to play with the gaze. See what feels best, what works. Inhale, bring it back to the center. On your exhale, drop the chin towards the chest again. So you're not forcing, you're just kind of bowing your head. Inhale, lift your gaze. Don't drop the head back, but look up. And take it back to neutral. Now we're going to flip over to downward facing dog. So take the hands down, tuck the toes, sit it back. Downward facing. Maybe pedal at the feet a little bit. Make sure you're further back on your mat. You don't have to be at the end, but make sure you've got space in front of you. So we're going to move a little bit differently here. Okay, on your next breath in, go ahead and shift your weight forward. Bring your knees down, feet together, knees apart, and find child's pose. Take the forehead down, just relax the arms so the elbows are bent. The neck is neutral, the shoulders are relaxed, and the back is down, or rather the hips are down, and the back is relaxed. Take one more big breath in, filling up the lungs. Feel the ribs expand. Exhale, release. And then I want you to look forward. You're going to come to plank pose, but not for very long. So bring the hands down. You can tuck the toes briefly. Plank, inhale. Exhale, take the knees down. Make sure the knees are behind the hips. You're going to walk the hands forward and come to puppy pose. So you're going to drop the chest. Bring either the chin to the mat or the forehead to the mat. The hips are over the knees. You're letting the chest get heavy. On your next breath in, slide forward. Keep the forearms down. Find Sphinx. Drop the belly. Make sure the elbows are at 90 degrees. Palms are pressing into the mat. Tops of the feet press down into your mat. And try not to let the chest collapse down between the arms. But as you inhale, press into the floor with your forearms. And think of drawing the chest between the biceps. Crown of the head is lifting up towards the sky. Something that might feel really good is to push all the way up onto the hands. Keep the belly reaching down. Tuck the tailbone slightly. Lift the chest. You don't have to come all the way up. It's just an option. Now go ahead and take the elbows wide. Lay the forehead down. Bring the hands down. Sit back. Child's pose. We're going to do that a couple more times. Inhale, expand the ribs. Exhale, release. Look forward. Come to plank briefly. Tuck the tailbone, reach the chest forward. Inhale fully. Exhale, knees down. Make sure the knees are behind the hips. Walk the hands forward. Puppy pose, lift the hips, drop the chest. Look forward to the hands. Lift the upper body. Slide forward. Bring your forearms down. Drop the lower half. Pull the chest through. Sphinx. So you might have to wiggle yourself around a little bit. Remember, you can stay here. If it feels good, you can press all the way up. Make sure you're hugging the triceps in towards the center. So don't let the elbows splay out. Keep them just in front of you. Forearms down. Take the elbows out to the side. Lay it down. Hands to your mat. Child's pose. Got one more round like that. Inhale fully. Exhale, release. Look forward to the hands. Slide forward, plank. Tuck the tailbone, pull the chest through the arms. Stay strong through the center, big breath in. Exhale, knees down. Make sure the the knees are behind the hips. Walk the hands forward. Puppy pose, drop the chest. Chin down or forehead down. Look to the hands. Walk yourself forward just a little bit. Take the forearms down. Lower half comes down. Press into the palms. Pull the chest through. Stay here if you like, or press it up. Keep hugging the triceps in. Roll the shoulders down the back. Elbows come out to the side. Lay the forehead down. Tuck the toes. Find child's pose. You can relax the elbows. And we're going to do a little bit of work for the hips as well. So tucking the toes under this time, come back to downward facing dog. We're just going to do this pose once on each side. So be patient with yourself. We're going to come into lizard. So if it feels a bit much, just back it off a little bit. You can always repeat. Looking to the hands, let's do the left side first. Step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Drop the right knee down. So notice both my knees are bent, and that's totally fine. You can keep the hands on the inside of the left foot and stay put. This works. If you feel this, stay here. If you feel like you need a little more, wiggle the left leg back. Drop the hips down lower. So depending on how you feel it, where you feel it, you can always take the left toes and turn them out to the diagonal. It'll give you a little bit more room to let the hip open up. But make sure wherever you are, the whole left foot is flat. So just don't let the ankle sickle and roll open. Keep the foot down. If you like, you can drop to the forearms. Be mindful of the back. You want the spine to stay long. We're going to take a few more breaths here. Can you guys hear the dove outside? It sounds really loud, but I'm not sure if you can hear it. Go ahead and slowly step back to down dog. And then look forward again. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. So step the right foot to the outside edge of the right hand. Drop the left knee down. Take your time in figuring out what variation of this you like to do. Knees bent, left leg straight, forearms down, hands down. Just take a few moments. Continue to breathe. On your next breath in, slowly step back to a downward facing dog. Big inhale, exhale, settle in. And shift your weight forward, have a seat. Just right at the center of your mat. You can cross the legs, find a point that feels comfortable. Close the eyes. On your next breath in, reach the arms up overhead. Pressing the hands together, exhale them right down to the heart center. Let the eyes blink open. Namaste. So there you have it. I really hope you enjoyed that one. Now make sure you sign up for the Bad Yogi Club and invite a friend to join you too, and I'll see you right back here next week.